And then it's like, damn, like, that was positive, but since you told them that, now it's boom, a seed of doubt has been sowed into your mind. And although you can have 100% faith on this process, because that seed of doubt is there in your mind, it could fuck it up. What's up, you guys? We are back at it with another video. I hope you're having a highly vibrational day, and let's just get straight into the video. So this video is about why you shouldn't tell people your goals, ideas, plans, or manifestations. I've run into this trap numerous times. Actually, has been something that has plagued me ever since I was young. I've always had crazy, big, expansive ideas about business, spirituality, all of that, everything, all encompassing, right? I was that kid who was on the corner selling lemonade, legit. So I've always been a business minded type of person, Capricorn type deal, whatever. We're not about to get into that. But what I that I always told people every single venture that I wanted to go into. Doesn't matter who you were. Somebody at work, oh bro, I'm finna start this little business, bro. I'm finna start this little something. Somebody random on the street, oh bro, I'm about to, man, you gotta hear this. Random ass, just anybody, I would tell them my ideas, my goals, my plans, my manifestations. Although I wasn't aware of it at the time, me telling these people this always messed up what I wanted to do in some form or fashion. It just wouldn't go exactly as planned. I make this video to give you guys warnings, and these are the 3 reasons why you should not tell people your goals and your manifestations. Keep them shits to yourself. So number 1 is envy. Although a lot of people can be your friends and they can look like they your homies, you never know what somebody's actually thinking inside, because there are some people who are friends with you just because they are kind of envious of you. They're a little bit jealous. You know, I never understood jealousy, especially when it comes to friends. If I'm eating, you eating, bro. We all at the same table. Why you trying to take from my plate? That's a whole nother video of its own. My point really is that some people are going to be jealous of you, and because they are jealous of you, they might ruin what you are trying to do, or they might compete against you. Like, let's say you tell one of your homies, "Hey, I wanna be in this field. I want to be a neurosurgeon, whatever, random. Okay, who cares? It's an example. Chill out. I want to be a neurosurgeon." Your homie's like, "Really? You want to be a neurosurgeon? Well, I want to be a neurosurgeon too." Guess what? Now we got 2 neurosurgeons. If that homie is envious of you, which you never really know 100% of the time, you never really know. He can fuck up your business. Or if you say, "I want to run taco stand." Oh, cool. Oh, damn, a taco stand. Taco stand is a good idea. Let me run a taco stand too. Now you got 2 taco stands. Will this happen, Dante? Am I tweaking? I've seen it happen before with my ideas. I give somebody, "Hey, I want to do this." What they do? The same thing. And it's like, cool, we can both eat off the same plate, but you can't take more than you are given. You get what I'm saying? So number 1 is you don't want to tell people your manifestations, because if you do, they may become envious of you and actually ruin that process by doing things very physical. Like, you start a business, they start a similar business. You get into a field, they start a similar field. You move to a place, they move to the same place. You get me? And number 2, we're going to get a little bit more spiritual, if you want to say, but it's really science. It's low-key science. It's just not discovered science. They could ruin the densification process. How I was explained this is like this, right? Let's say you're planting a tree, every time you tell somebody that, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing this, you're taking the seed that is supposed to be planted and you're showing them. You're like, here, this is what I'm making. Here, this is what I'm making. And then you're putting it back into the ground for it to grow. But every time you tell somebody your idea, you're taking it out and then you're showing them, and you're ruining the process. You're pausing the process. So if you tell somebody your goals, your manifestations, it could still happen. It could still happen, but it's going to happen at a slower process because you just showed them something that hasn't even been created yet. The tree, the seeds hasn't sprouted. They haven't grown into a tree yet. And while it's growing, you're fucking up the soil and all that shit, and you're taking it out of the ground and you're showing them. And they're like, okay, cool. And then you're putting it back in the ground, and then you gotta redo it. So it messes up the densification process. What is the densification process? You gotta realize that this is a third, to summarize, if you don't understand how manifestations actually work, this is a third dimensional realm. Your thoughts are fourth dimensional, and what we live on is a third dimensional realm that is a densified version of the fourth dimensional realm. So if you want to manifest something, it's already there. It's just not dense enough that you can actually see it. So when you tell people these things, it doesn't allow that fourth dimensional thought to be dense enough to actually become into your external reality. So it's inside, and then it is projected outside. If you already feel like, oh, I kind of messed up because I kind of told that person, change it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. So say if you want to move to New York City. Oh, I want to move to New York City, and you told somebody, change it up to, I want to move to Manhattan, and then keep that on the low. Or you can keep it like, oh, I want to move to New York City, but then just not say anything about it, right, at all. Even if that person comes up to you and they say, hey, man, you still moving to New York? Be like, maybe. Just hit them with the maybe, bro. I don't care if it's your homie, if it's your best friend, mom, sister, brother, dad, cousin, uncle. Who cares? It doesn't matter. And the third and final reason why you shouldn't tell anybody your goals or your manifestations is they may sow doubt. They may sow doubt. When you are trying to manifest something, the number one most important thing is faith. Is faith, not fear. Fear is the opposite of faith. And if you know about Think and Grow Rich, fear is doubts and indecisions. You have an indecision, that indecision turns into a doubt, and then that doubt turns into a may happen is that person could sow some doubt. They could say something positive. You could tell somebody, hey man, like I got this real estate job and I wanna sell my first house by September. And they could say something like, oh yeah, bro, yeah, you definitely gonna sell your first house, but I don't know if it's gonna be by September. It could be by January probably, but I don't know by September. And then it's like, damn, like that was positive, but since you told them that, now it's boom, a seed of doubt has been sowed into your mind. And although you can have 100% faith on this process, because that seed of doubt is there in your mind, it could fuck up what you're trying to do. And you could think, man, what if you're right? What if I'm not finna hit my first sale? Maybe it is by January. And then boom, you hit your first sale by January. And then you're like, oh yeah, that person's right. But if that person never said that in the first place, maybe you would have hit your actual goal by September. You see how that works? You see how that works? So you don't want to tell people your goals, because even if they come off positive, they could still put that little negativity there. Or what if they're 100% positive? Oh hell yeah, bro, you gonna reach your shit by September? You gonna reach your stuff by September? They say that, but maybe in their mind they think, oh, this nigga tweaking, bro. It's September, that's way too quick. Boom, they sending that vibration off, and then you feel that vibration. So it's like, although they said something positive, they're still sending that negative vibration to you, and then now you have this seed of doubt in your mind. You don't know where it came from because they said something positive. But they still had that doubt in your mind, in their mind, about your idea. So it messes up the process that it needs to go to. With manifestations, bro, especially when it's something that's very important to you, you have to keep it locked in a safe. The safe is your mind. And you have to keep it to yourself. Be quiet about everything. About anything that is important to you. Don't. It's okay. It's okay not to tell people, bro. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Even if that person is similar to you, I still wouldn't tell them. Even if that person is really close to you, I still wouldn't tell them. Because there's still even though it's a small percentage, there's still a percentage, and you can't take that percentage. You can't take that risk. You can't take that chance, man. You just can't, especially when it's something that's very close to you. You just can't. But I really hope y'all resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and it helps the channel out a ton as well. I'm trying to get as much high vibrational content to as many people as possible. So much love to you. I appreciate it, and peace out.